Heyo, hi-yo. Oh, I should have put something pretty in there. That's pretty. Went to the jeweler. This is 14 karat gold. It's 30 grams. So, what was that, 900 roughly? Maybe 1,000. Maybe 600. I don't remember. 500. I don't know. But I'm not selling it for gram weight. I'm going to put it up probably for 1,000 or maybe more, just because it's a very cool antique piece. Even though there's some wear to the enameling, it's old, and there's the worst wear. Those three, I wonder if the person, was that against their body, do you think? Or the other way around? Because if you go like that, it's not as badly, well, kind of is right there actually. Not as bad though, in those spots. But yet if you come around, well, never mind. There's a lot of wear to the enamel. I'm an idiot. Oh, shit. So yeah, he had to make a little scratch in it to make sure that it was, he didn't really, once he said 14, I was like, yeah, I'm sure it's that. You can scratch it if you want, because I want to be, I don't want to sell something misleading. But this would be less for scrap and more for somebody that wants this beautiful bracelet. Probably won't list it till Thursday unless I get really rambunctious tonight. So this was in the $17 lot. This is the reason I bid on the $17 lot, because it looked like gold to me. I could see the inside of it like that, and it looked like gold. Real gold, solid gold. I would have guessed 18. He's not positive it's not 18, which is kind of a bummer. So I have to go with 14. Boo. 18's another few hundred, a couple hundred at least. And this came in the $27 lot. And I kind of just put it aside like, oh yeah. Then I looked at it later, like when I was going through it. I don't know if you saw me take this bracelet out or not. I don't remember, but just kind of tossed it. It's like, oh yeah, it's a stretch bracelet. Okay, it feels good. And then I looked closer and it says London Links, or London Link. And it's all sterling silver, and it has 2 charms. And they sell for 200. Some sell for more. But I already put this up for 200. I don't get it. I mean, it's super heavy. It's heavy AF. I wonder if it's as heavy as this guy. No. It sure is not. That guy's 105. I'll tell you what this one is. I'm guessing 80. Ah, darn, 60. So, 60 grams is still a lot in a solo bracelet, not lying. But he's listed. I was proud of myself for that. Just easy, because there was comparables that were both sold and for sale, and I could just put, oh, London Link. Link London. You know what I'm saying. So that one and this one came in the $27 lot. And I didn't see this one. I'm not going to be like, oh, I saw that and thought, ooh, no, I sure did not. Even if I saw, now if I saw this, I might wonder, ooh, is that a London Link? Kind of like people do with the Yermans and the whatever, because they have a distinctive style. But there's so many of this type of stretch that I've gotten in lots that are just metal, and they're not any brand, and they're whatever. So I didn't see that. It's not the reason I bought it. I did see this, but again, I wasn't sure if what I was seeing was what I was seeing, because I couldn't see enough of it. Antique Chinese. Are these foo or elephants? I think I've already asked you, but maybe I'll show you a closer picture. They're not foo. My son said they're not foo. He said chameleons? I know this animal. It might be a mythic creature. I don't know that it's a real creature. I don't think it's elephant. I forget who said that. My son said chameleon. I don't know what a chameleon looks like, if I'm being totally honest. Did I say I don't feel good today? I don't. I barely made it to the jeweler, but I'm like, well, I got the endoscopy tomorrow, which is going to take up my whole day. And I need to determine to confirm that this is what I thought it was. Although, honestly, I still think it's 18. It's the color of 18. And he said it's for sure 14, not sure 18, because when he made the scratch, underneath the scratch, the yellow is a little brighter. And I'm like, well, what color would it be if it was 18 underneath? And he said darker, like at the outside. So, I mean, he's a jeweler. I'm going to take his word for it. I'm not going to go on what I think. And I love these. These came in probably the $27 lot. They're gold filled, the earring part, but I love the lapis of it all. They're real pretty examples. Sweet, really nice. Love theme. Just a couple more things, really. That was a pièce de résistance. Love this bracelet. Show it to you a little more closely uppy. I'm not going to try to name other than lapis and maybe amethyst. Maybe citrine? I don't know. Madonna. Jones new. Either way, getting this bracelet, I need the money. But I refuse to sell it for scrap, so I'm not putting that up. It's either 600 and 900. If you do three, well, what's 3 times what I say? 3? 9. So it's 900 in scrap. And scrap's a little higher. So it's like 34, 35. I'm just doing it at 30 because I actually know people that will buy it and just make that $4 or $5 difference on each gram. You know what I mean? But it's too pretty. I don't want anybody melting this. Me. And this one, I'm probably going to put up for like 400 or best offer. I've seen comps, nothing like quite like this, nothing that weighs nearly as much as this. Some that weigh 80 grams. But again, I don't think it's the weight. I think the person that is looking for this will know what this is, and they may very well be Chinese. You know, they'll know like what era and what all these things mean, type of thing. So, yeah. So I'm happy, obviously. Like those 2 lots were amazeballs. And I still think this is very pretty, even though it's nothing. Silver. Oh no, Darcy Timex watches. I'd have to go through all my scrap. I don't know how many Timex watches I toss, although I don't know that they're men's. Some are men's. Indie glows. That kind of thing. She says, Gina, Gina, Gina. Darcy, Darcy, Darcy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not, yeah. It's funky because I had 2 really good health days. Just like dipping and doing it, getting it done. And then today it's like, wah, wah. But like I said, I rallied, got up from my deathbed, took a shower, washed my hair. Wanted to have my hair washed so that when I go to the endoscopy tomorrow, even though it's not till the afternoon. This came in a different lot. This came in a lot that I paid, I think, $20. And this is sterling with diamonds. And you know that these diamonds are like the lowest shit quality. But there's a few pieces that were sterling. And for 20, I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Sure. Take it. But yeah, I would probably list this for like 80, thinking. I don't know. I didn't know. Oh, and then these cute little Betsy Johnson, which don't remind me of Betsy Johnson, not even a little bit. I don't know if they're more modern. I have to be honest. I would never recognize of these if they weren't signed, but they aren't fake. So they're Bugattis. They don't, for some reason, they don't. They mostly just fake her charms and like her necklaces and shit. There's the BJ of it all. But sweet, right? Little AB, a little gold lame, little, what you call it, who's a Nazi? Who's a Nazi? I mean Nazi. Never mind. I'll just stop. And I love this. These also, except for that shitty diamond bracelet, these all came in the lot yesterday. I love this one. I think he's really cool. Camelate. Elefante. Ooh, tiger. Antelope. Camel. We're all the way back. Oh, horsey. I know these animals. Another tiger. Sweet. Cool. I may not know what the Eiffel Tower is, but I know an animal or two. And those are real basic. This also came in the lot. I showed you all this, I think, yesterday, but you didn't get to see it up close and personal. It's sterling. It's very cool. It's got a lot of weight to it. What do you call these? Oh, these are millefeuille. Sorry. Just because of that. They're little flowers. That's what they are. Super cute. Bobbly. And then this gal on eBay has this beautiful Bauscher bracelet. I'm just jumping. Vintage, of course. Bauscher made some just ridiculously gorgeous jewelry. And she wanted to know the size because, like me, she has tiny wrists. And she's like, yeah, 7.5. Well, anyways, I tried it on for her and took a picture. I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's not on me now. But I was like, oh my God. Bauscher. It's just a gold sort of leaf, whatever. You know, the safety. It's a nice break. It just, whatever. It just was like, as soon as it went on my hand, it was like, oh my God, the quality of this is just stupid. Anyway, she didn't buy it. But I was happy to help her. I said, you know, it's a beautiful bracelet, but if it doesn't fit, that's not beautiful. I think it would fit her because she sounds like she has the same. Oh, there's a little twinkle in that diamond. What's going on? Look, see that little twinkle? You see that little twinkle? I'll put up 99 OBO. What was I saying? Oh, the Bauscher. I have a few things Bauscher right now. Have had them for a long time. I have the Bauscher for 99 OBO. I told her I would take reasonable offers, meaning I would take 65 on that. But again, I'm glad people asked. And I did a picture with the measuring tape as well. It's a dead 7.5, which I was a little surprised because usually, many of the times, jewelry from the 1940s and 50s is very tiny. Like you'd expect it to be like a 6.5 or 7, not a 7.5. So anyway, yeah, I would rather just not buy it than buy it. Just like that guy that bought those stupid bench work beads that I had listed, not the necklaces, but I had listed as a bracelet, give or take, for like 75 or something. And he was a real nice man, but he emailed me back and forth, messaged me back and forth, like, oh, okay, I'll try to make it work. Like I gave him the exact measurements, and I just went above and beyond. And he's like, well, hopefully I'll try to make it work. Well, it didn't work for him. And so instead of saying like it was too small, because I don't accept returns, he said, not item, not as